According to a new report, evangelical leaders across the United States are finally ready to have a sit-down conversation with Donald Trump and talk about the entire Stormy Daniels affair and the potentially illegal payment in hush money to Stormy Daniels that his lawyer made. So this is a great development for evangelical leaders in the religious right. I mean, they only sat on the story for what, 2 months before deciding, you know what, maybe we ought to go talk to the guy and figure this out. But at this point, it doesn't matter. You, evangelicals, religious writers, whatever you want to call yourself, lost all credibility on the moral issue, even though you really never had any, but you may have had some amongst your followers. You could have jumped on this in the beginning, and you kind of did because you said you're going to give them a mulligan on it and just, turn the other way and pretend it didn't happen. Well, now that the story finally hit national news and we're getting stories on 60 Minutes and mainstream outlets are starting to cover it, you can't ignore it anymore. And I'm sure your own parishioners, your flock is asking questions of you as to why you would let this philandering adulterer off the hook, especially when it might involve an illegal payment in hush money. So evangelical leaders have now said that they want to meet with him sometime very soon and just sit and kind of hash things out, talk it through, figure out what happened, maybe get the philanderer's side of the story. It's not going to do anything. The religious right, once again, as has happened so many times, has been exposed as nothing more than a gaggle of frauds and hypocrites. These people do not care about the morals of any other human being, especially their own. They care about making money, because that's what modern Christianity in the United States is all about. It's not about helping others. It's not about clothing the naked or feeding the poor, the hungry, helping the poor. It's about making money. It's about getting more in that collection plate every time it comes around. It's about selling out arenas to go give a 1-hour sermon and pulling in $200,000-$300,000 in one Sunday. That's what these people care about. And now that they're being exposed as frauds, they finally decided, well, maybe we need to talk about the Stormy Daniels issue and see if we can get Donald Trump to tone it down a bit. Not going to work. If you're thinking about subscribing to our channel, I strongly encourage you to do that. But if you're not thinking about subscribing, I would encourage you to start thinking about it, and then once you're thinking about it, actually go and do it. You can see the subscribe button right there on the screen, or if you're watching on a different platform, go to youtube.com/theringofFire.